Hello,
Let's
hello.
talk about your
Oh, baby! Thank you.
Oh no, you scared me.
And I beat Frank.
Oh, why is it so cold in here?
Hit that shit, bitch.
Because you're not wearing a shirt. Oh, I applied to
turn your fucking phone down. Hey, speaking of the microphone. Speaking of the microphone.
No, that's what I was hoping to say this before we started.
Too late.
I don't know. We had started already. Shut up, phone.
One meat lovers and two pepperoni lovers.
Yeah, it's a thing. Actually, yeah. They're really charging you extra, and they're not even putting extra pepperonis. That's the pepperoni lovers. So, congratulations, you played yourself.
That's a lie. It is a market difference.
It's true.
It's a market difference between the pepperoni and the pepperoni lovers.
No, it's true. Like,
there's a market difference. It's the difference between them placing them on with spaces in between and them just like throwing them on the fucking pizza. And I like them just throwing the fuck on the pizza.
Yeah, because when I worked at Pizza Hut, they had me doing pizzas, and I was like, what if it's the pepperoni lovers?
Apparently there was a fire over behind me last night. I have no idea. My mom just texted me, hey, are you guys okay?
So it was last night, and she's worried now.
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking parenting. Can't wait to be a parent.
No, that's not what she did. She was like, there was a fire one street over from your apartment last night? ? I was like, I have no clue. You're giving me more information than I had. I never heard sirens or anything last night.
Well, I wasn't here, so I can't say anything on that.
Anyway, what do you think of my overalls?
I think they'd make great for your Halloween idea.
Am I pretty? You like seeing my side boob?
You're like a tatted, bearded farmer. That's what I'm seeing.
I was going for a Dax Shepard look, I guess. Fucking Noah from the Notebook with that shirt on. I don't fucking know.
You were going for something.
I was going for something.
Yeah.
I got them like an hour before you got here. No, they brought them to me this morning for my Halloween costume that I'm gonna do with my son. He's gonna be little Luigi. I'm gonna be baby Luigi. I'm gonna be grown up Luigi, I guess. And the wife's gonna be Super Mario. My wife's gonna go in drag.
You can be evil Luigi, whatever his name was.
Waluigi.
Oh,
but no, I don't like the crooked mustache.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. It's because he's got the little stuffed plushies of little Luigi and baby Luigi and full size Luigi. So
you know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, Nintendo has become a console for kids. You know?
It's always been a console for kids.
Yeah,
it's always Super Mario is always. But then Smash Brothers transcends childhood, though. Everybody,
that's for
you just have to have like it's its own faction. But I guess that all consoles are. Like people talk shit about me because I'm a PC gamer and like, oh, you don't play console, you should get an Xbox. I was like, no, I shouldn't. They're gonna come out with a new Xbox next year. My PC is built to last the next 10, and I can buy most of the games on different, systems. It's fine.
Oh, the new Xbox is coming out in about 2 months.
Yeah, it's so stupid,
December.
man. You know what I do want to try is one of those Oculi.
Yeah.
Oculi? No, those. That shit looks legit. Now that they're doing the newer models are wireless now. They finally figured it out.
Yeah,
the battery life is decent on them now. So.
Yeah.
Got my boy walking around in the background. So we had to change. Oh, what were you going to say?
Oh no, that they used to. I don't know if they still do. Maybe it's at certain malls, but they used to have virtual reality games. Kind of like, look, try this out. It's the future of games. Like virtual reality fucking games. Like you pay for like 15 minutes.
I just realized the video looks weird. I'm gonna flip the camera.
Okay. But yeah, like I was playing, I don't remember what stupid game I was playing fucking ages ago that my cousin was working at the mall, being one of those representatives, I guess. I don't know. The guy you pay to get on the stupid virtual fucking treadmill thing. And, and then Alien came out with a virtual reality game. and it was available at, I don't know if it still is, over at the mall at the Cinemark in Dallas. I don't remember where exactly, but yeah. And then 2 years later, they came out with a Star Wars one. And what are you doing?
Sit down.
I think we might need to start over. Oh, you got it. You're getting there. But anyways, yeah, this whole Star Wars one, and I'm like, I wonder if they got rid of the fucking Alien one, because I was like, I'm gonna go all the way to fucking Dallas just to play the fucking virtual reality Alien game, and then fucking, what if they replace it with the Star Wars game? Because I'm like, Star Wars isn't what it was.
Wait,
like,
Star Wars? What was the other? Or the Alien? But but the Aliens is shooting, right? And Star
Yeah,
Wars,
shooting.
it's the lightsaber.
It's shooting too. You get to be a stormtrooper.
Oh, you get the laser guns.
Yeah. So
That's interesting.
yeah, but I'm like, Star Wars isn't what it used to be.
That's one of the big warehouses too, where it's a full room.
Probably.
Those are the ones that's where it's at, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, those big warehouses where they just put giant foam blocks in front of you to represent like
Oh, okay. I see
walls
yeah.
and doorways. Like that's the best way to do it. Like basically a paintball setup, like a paintball field setup with goggles on, where you can't really see anything. Yeah,
setup.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all foamed out, so you can't fucking hurt yourself and shit.
Yeah. My dumbass will fucking hurt
You'd
himself.
find a way, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Jackson, did you make it to 20 seconds? Are you done? My son's over there washing his hands 37 times. Jax, hurry up! He hasn't even hit puberty yet, and he spends all his time in the restroom.
That's good.
I don't know. He
Yeah.
just kind of hangs out.
It
in
means
there.
he's staying hydrated.
I think it's a sensory deprivation thing.
Is it?
You good? Awesome. Hey, Jax, you want to come talk on the podcast? Just for a second. Come here. I want to ask you a couple questions. Come here. Jump over. Careful with the table. Here we go. All right.
Hey.
This is my boy. Say hello,
Yeah.
my boy.
Hi.
Talking to here.
Hi.
What's your name?
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson, are you excited for Halloween this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you know we can't go trick-or-treating everywhere, but we're still going to go to our grandparents' house, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get how much candy? A little bit of candy or a lot of candy? A lot? You got to talk up. They can't hear you.
Yeah. A lot. Yeah.
What's your favorite candy for Halloween? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah.
And it's...
Oh, he's tasting it already.
All right.
Yeah.
buddy. Oh, real quick, what are you gonna go for Halloween as? Do you know what your costume is? Iron Man. What? I thought you were gonna be Baby Luigi with me. Oh, now I'm confused.
Oh, so at school he's gonna be.
There is no school.
Oh,
This
that's
isn't
right.
school.
Never mind.
All right.
So
Get outta here.
with his friends he's gonna be Iron Man, and then with you he's gonna be Baby Luigi.
You've confused me. Where's your
Right?
Iron Man costume? Do you have one, or you just want to get one?
I just want to get one.
I want the life of a parent. All right, buddy. Get to your room. Go play. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, so I used to do that with my sister. I guess I'm practicing being a fucking parent, but yeah,
How
like
so?
I would get her a fucking costume for school because for especially elementaries, like you can't be anything scary because there's no
Right.
kids. And
Yeah,
then,
certain things were off limits.
yeah, and then for that evening, I would have a different costume for her.
It felt like the girls would be like dressed as fucking I don't know, Little Orphan Annie or
Yeah.
fucking Raggedy Ann at school, and then you'd see them that night trick or treating with friends and shit, and they're like the sexiest fucking angel costume, like dressed as an angel with their belly showing, and the
Yeah.
fucking wings on and shit, little halo, the fucking whore makeup on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Love Halloween.
okay, so there's a mandate out that, well, Cameron County opened up, like, fucking period, they're open. So I guess they're trick-or-treating, but Hidalgo County is like, no, we're not fucking trick-or-treating. but I'm thinking that doesn't mean we can't go downtown, because my best friend and I would go downtown to look at the costumes.
I don't know.
And me being a guy, I'm like,
perverted
I don't just want to look at the costumes. I want to see sluts. And by sluts, I mean their costumes. It's like slutty fucking Eminem.
Is there
and
still
like
such a thing as slut shaming? I thought everybody was proud to be a slut.
No,
now.
it's only slut shaming for
If you're being negative about it.
yeah, if you
appreciate
if you want
it
to play
and
the
love it.
victim, then you'll be like, oh, stop slut shaming me. But I mean, for the most part, like, come on, what is this like? Nowadays, everyone's sexually active.
Yeah, but
We're not
everybody,
fucking
but you still
grandparents
have
here.
factions of people that are like very slut shamey, like very judgmental on other people's fucking lives. Like, hold on, you want the rights to do all your own fucking shit in life, but you're gonna judge other people for that. You don't even fucking know these people.
They're called boomers.
Man, but they're not boomers. They're not boomers.
No, but for the most part, like, we kid that, okay, boomer, right?
Nah, that's some bullshit,
But
man.
there are some people.
My dad, you know what? My dad's grown up a hell of a lot more than I did fucking in the last 15 years. You know what I mean? My parents are fucking much better off than I thought they would be by now.
Huh.
I mean, I think everybody has, like, we all grow a little bit if you're willing to fucking grow. But some people just get locked in a mindset for a very long time.
Yeah, well, there's no point in being grown up if you can't act childish sometimes.
Yeah, but well, okay, exactly my point. But some people just want to be adults. Like, they think there's no black and white. It's all black and white. That there's no gray matter in between. And I use that term specifically because they act like these, like there's no thought process to be had in between. There's no gray matter there, no brains.
Halloween's a time
for
to
that area.
have fun, and it's pick your own fucking flavor of fun. You know, you can fucking stay in.
Well, right now you're gonna hear people say that it's anti-Christian. It's an anti-God. It's a heathenistic practice and all this other shit. Like, how do you argue that point away from people when all they want to do is talk about the religious problems or their political leanings? Like, can't you just fucking enjoy a goddamn holiday? Can't you just like shut the fuck up, pull your head out your ass, maybe fucking go take a shower and get a fucking costume, man? Just relax, have fun, go pretend to be somebody who doesn't give so much of a fuck. Maybe your fucking shoulders will slouch a little bit.
Yeah,
And correct that posture with your fucking elbows up to your fucking knees and your nose out to the fucking ground.
well, if the stick is far enough up your ass, then you wouldn't need to correct your posture now, would you?
I guess, but you'd have to sit down. Quit standing up for all this bullshit. It keeps sliding right out. Start leaning over. Just so angry at people always fucking yelling at each other what to do. Like, I'd rather we're not even telling them what to do, telling them what not to do.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, you want to take this thing away from people. What are you going to give them in return? Like, nothing. You just want to take away from people's lives. Like, people have vices.
Yeah.
Like, but because they don't share your vice, like, why am I so angry at people? I've been so angry. I have this, like, it feels like there's water in my ear.
Oh, just hold your nostrils and fucking.
No. Almost like a waxy buildup.
Oh,
I don't know. Very odd sensation in my ear right now.
well, there's a douche that I use. Fucking just fill up with water and just squirt in there, and it'll flush.
Douche, come on.
Yeah, it'll flush all that shit right out.
Flushing shit.
Yeah, sometimes it gets on my beard, and I'm like, ah.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah. But that's why God invented showers.
God invented showers?
Yeah,
Where did the soap come from?
from God,
Where?
from the
I get the
animals.
rain. I get the water falling down. The natural shower.
Because
Where did the
quote Clerks 2, but because
sounds like
God-
that's exactly what you're
God
gonna do.
created humans, and humans created showers. Therefore, showers
Oh, you're
are a gift
bastardizing
from
the
God.
quote. Got it. Transformers, by the way, is a quote.
Yeah, it was Transformers.
Or GoBots.
But yeah,
He was talking about the GoBots. No,
Transformers.
Transformers.
He was like,
technically
Transformers are a gift from
aren't
God.
blasphemy or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking. I love that actor. He reminds me of Justin Long a lot. I get him confused with Justin Long. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I always bring up fucking actors' names and shit now. I used to never be that guy who knew like anybody's names. And I don't know any of their names from any of their movies or anything or shows, but I know them all through their fucking podcasts.
All through the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching a movie last night. Because I'm working on a thing I told you, and I saw
what's the thing?
what the thing for Halloween.
What's that again?
What for
were
our
you gonna
fucking
do?
Halloween week? I was thinking
Uh-huh.
of doing fucking movie recommendations, and I'm like, okay, fucking yeah.
Didn't I tell you not to do that though?
No, you said you don't like movie reviews, and I told you it's not a movie review; it's a recommendation.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, but you're gonna review them. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna say, anyways. So,
Hey guys, here's
So-
a movie you should watch, and then here's another movie you should watch, and then here's another movie you should watch. Okay, there's your homework. Bye.
yeah, and
That's
then,
what I don't want.
okay, but
I'd rather have more of a review process if that's what we're looking at.
okay, well, we'll do both. But anyways, yeah, I'm watching this
Hey,
fucking.
there's somebody driving up.
There's probably your cousin. I mean, our next guest.
That
Or
would-
maybe they're just turning around.
They are just turning around.
Yeah,
That was very awkward.
I just hate that. Like,
I really
fucking-
do.
Yeah,
It's like, hey guys, figure out where you're going the first time around, or just do a full just circle the block and come back. It's very intrusive to come up on somebody else's property.
yeah, that's what I do. Plus, in suburbia,
Like what I'd like to do is start parking my car and then put spike strips at the edge of my fucking driveway. Just be like, go ahead, pull up. Fuck you. I know you got one spare tire. Nobody
Well,
has two.
technically you can, because
Yeah, it's my
your
property.
property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be allowed to do that. They're not allowed to do that.
So yeah, I was watching the movie, and I'm like,
Texas, bitch. I
and
can
I'm
shoot
like,
him if I wanted
and I'm
to.
like, hey, I know this chick. She's that one guy's girlfriend. I'm like, oh, it's Pop Claw from fucking The Boys.
From the boys.
And I'm like, if I bring it up to Tony, he's gonna be like, what
I'm
the
gonna be
fuck are
mad
you talking
because you
about?
know that I don't have Amazon Prime.
No, but we saw the episode together.
I mean, that was months ago.
That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year's within 12 months, right? All right, so fuck you. All right, just don't act like you clarified anymore. So it was several months ago. Jeez.
But yeah, no,
And
like,
then- so
like,
what? How does this get to what you're gonna be for Halloween? I thought you were getting to your costume for Halloween.
No, I was getting to the whole thing, how it's a stage in your life. It's probably age, but my brother says it's signs of poverty. That actors by name and like what movie they were in.
Ooh,
or
signs of
before
poverty
that.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Because,
You have too much. Yeah,
you're not doing anything with your life.
There's nothing else to do but
Yeah.
but watch TV with your time. That's interesting. Not poverty, maybe lethargy.
Maybe.
You
Maybe you just have too
lack
much time
of
in your hands.
motivation.
Yeah.
I mean, I got shitloads of time. I fill it.
yeah.
I'm doing. I did 5 hours of fucking yoga class today.
Oh,
It was just fucking.
sounds exhausting.
It is, but it was real fun because it's like 90 people in a chat room because it's all on Zoom now, right?
Yeah.
90 people in a chat room, and they actually did something new. We did break-off groups, and they set us like groups of 4 to 6, and we all went off, and we had to view each other's posture, recognize the dominant side. Like you can tell, like just by staring at somebody when they're standing upright with their feet hip width apart and their hands out to the side with their palms facing forward. If you are discerning, you can recognize the side that they the side that dominates, the dominant
Their
side.
dominant hand.
And you can basically break like Sherlock Holmes on. You're like, have you ever had any hip issues? Because we noticed that you've turned it in a bit here. You're awful tense today. Your shoulders
Like
are
you're
raised a
reading
bit
the
higher.
body.
Yeah, they're teaching me to read the body today. And then in the afternoon, we ended up doing another class where we broke up and we actually had to teach each other a small little section of flow. Which was intimidating. What I learned from it, because my group, of course, it's yoga, so I was the only male in my group of 4 or 5. And as I was trying to teach them, I found myself constantly saying sorry, or like being very shy to correct their posture. And that was a whole purpose of the practice. And I broke it down in my head. I realized, man, I'm not like this with the guys at the factory, at the boot factory that I work at. I can be assertive and tell them what needs to get done and be
you
very
got a rapport
confident.
with them.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with that. I really don't. I put headphones on, cover my ears, and fucking get to work for fucking the rest of the day. I try not to
But
associate
just
with
work
people.
mode.
Yeah, but when I have to communicate with people, there's no issues there. where I run into issues is the fact that I grew up with 4 sisters and a mother in the house, and I couldn't be that confident and forward and try and correct 5 women that you live with. Any one of them. Just correct them on anything. Tell them, hey, they forgot to leave the cap on the toothpaste or something. Just anything. See how well that goes for you.
Yeah.
So and it was like a moment of catharsis. Like a cathartic moment, realizing how fucking bitched I am to asserting myself with women. Other than my wife, but my wife and I have a 7-year rapport, like one-on-one living together. Like it was live or fucking sink or swim with that. So we learned to communicate. She's assertive with me, I'm assertive with her. But to do that in a classroom setting where I'm supposed to be the teacher, like it was a slap in the face moment of realization that I need to develop some confidence with telling women what to do, for lack of a better way to put it. That's really what it is. Because if there was at least one guy there, I would have fucking felt a little bit better, I think. But I have to be aware of my verbiage, my word choices. I can't say it now. Lift your booty up in the sky. Lift your pelvis, like your pull your tummy in. Like certain things just sound weird to tell a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tagged because saying booty that sounds
exactly
sexual.
And I would be just playful like that with like my wife or my family if I was showing them a whole routine. But in a group of people that it's their first time with me, and they were all really cool, man. By like halfway through, you've got to stop saying sorry, Tony. You're doing just fine.
Yes.
We're all new at this. I was like, I've
told you that a few times.
Do I say sorry a lot?
Yes.
With you?
Not with me.
I don't
with other
apologize to you
people,
at all.
like, you know. And my other.
I feel like I don't do that with men though. I did just with women.
Because it's,
oh wow, my wife's already back with the pizza.
because it's like men, you know, one of us, and the whole women thing. Like you grew up to respect women to a point of intimidation. Like there's a slight intimidation because, you know, don't correct the woman.
It's not subversive. It's very subtle. Yeah. Like it's not something that I recognize as it's happening. It's something that I recognized, you know, in retrospect to a degree. Like it took a couple minutes before it sunk in what I was doing and the reason. Like once I was done, we went through the same routine with 2 or 3 other people. Yeah. And I was still nervous, but I was like much more joyful. Like I was able to correct other people and help other people correct, with no problems when the focus wasn't on me directly as the teacher.
Yeah, and the other thing is that yoga is pretty woman-centric. So you're going to have to get over that hill.
Which is ironic because the original the yogis, when have you ever seen a female yogi? Like in traditionally, you know what I mean? It's much more often that it's a male-driven culture.
Probably in movies.
In its origins.
Like one movie, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but in our Western culture, it's very much a feminized practice. And it's unfortunate. Dude, it has done weird things to my body. It really has. Yeah. Like I used to have these love handles that were just unfortunate to me. Like I have body dysmorphia. I'm always unhappy with my body even when it's at peak. But this yoga like brung out muscles that I didn't understand that I had, and it's helped my digestion. I feel like I have much less issues with my stomach, my breathing. Like it's amazing. Like there's so many things that it's corrected in my life personally. Just since taking it more seriously to do these classes in the last 4 weeks, I've learned more than in the last 2 years practicing on my own here, you know.
Yeah, you know, that
just as recovery.
That ex-girlfriend I've been bringing up fucking
yours or mine?
Times. Mine.
I was going to say, I don't remember mine coming up.
She got her high school body back doing yoga.
Yeah, and it's I don't know what it is, man. It's helped me focus my attention on things that I care about too. Yeah. Like I rearranged my bedroom yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna move the bed over here, the TV over here, this sectional over here. Now look, hun, now we have space for us both to do some yoga tomorrow. Like, you know, it's basically for yoga, right? But I've been meaning to do that for upwards of a year, and you know, it's just imparting the proper I don't know, methodology to life. Just taking things a little bit calmer, breathing just one beat longer can really change your mindset.
Yeah, it's my understanding that it works with your chakras.
Yeah, chakras.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about chakras with somebody today, but the guests never checked their messages after the initial contact. We were just on a bad luck run with our fucking guests.
Yeah, it's probably the time of the year.
Sure, it's a transitional
year,
period in the year. It's got fall to winter, spring, summer, fall. Yeah, fall to winter. Yeah, I was right the first time, but I had to cycle through just to make sure. Wow. Judge not, lest ye be judged, my friend.
Okay.
But it's okay, I judge you. You can judge me.
Okay.
Oh, chakras. So yeah, chakras are weird. So it starts in your crotch.
Oh, I thought it was below your crotch.
No.
That's
you know how women
root.
do Kegels? I've told you men do Kegels too. When you stop the stream of your piss.
Yeah,
it's very important.
Tighten your vag muscles.
It's actually a part of yoga to do that.
It looks like yoga.
As constantly as you can. I'm doing it right now. Just suck up the fucking balls as much you can. That whole area, and then the second chakra is elevated about 4 inches above, about 4 inches below. I think 3 to 4 inches below your belly button is the second chakra. Then the third chakra is right at your sternum, where your I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into more specific physiology because I'll fuck up the words.
Okay.
But yeah, right at your sternum, right where your lungs kind of meet, pretty much is that third one. Then it goes to your heart is the fourth chakra. The fifth is in your throat and mouth area. Yeah, like basically from the male's Adam's apple to the mouth area, that section. And then there's your third eye chakra.
And there's your crown chakra.
And then your crown chakra. Yeah, which a lot of people forget. Everybody thinks the third eye is the last one, but no, there's one more right up top, which is the one you extend through. And yeah, I don't know what any of them fucking do. I know that you're supposed to, you ground through the root chakra, your prostate.
Yeah, that's the root chakra is your sexual health.
Yeah, and I'm aware that you're supposed to ideally fill your chakras from bottom to top, from base to crown. Yeah. With your practice. I still haven't gotten that far. That's where I get a little bit wonky with it, a little bit lost in the nuances
and then
of yoga.
Apparently your diet, what the color of the food that you eat corresponds to the chakra that it works with.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, now I can understand that there's correlation there, because like carrot, like they say the same thing with like carrots. You cut them in half and they look like an eye, and the keratin is supposed to be good for eye health and whatnot.
Yeah.
And things like that, like kidney beans are supposed to be good for your kidneys. Shit, like if they're shaped like strawberries look like hearts, are good for your hearts.
Yeah, I remember that meme.
You know what I mean? But there's you can bear something out of it. Like again, strawberries are supposed to be good for your hearts. Well, that's scientifically backed because they do carry antioxidants, which is much better for blood flow through your system. Same thing with the carrots and the eyes. So yeah, and I think your throat chakra and mouth chakra, or your third eye, there's orange up here somewhere, I think. I don't fucking know. Again, I haven't looked into it enough. I was going to, and then we found out that our guest probably wasn't going to show up, so I didn't bother looking further into it.
Yeah, but like how your greens are good for your fucking digestive system, and what color?
I don't know. That's arguable now.
What color is?
Science doesn't bear it out now. Yeah. Now they're saying that an all meat diet can be just as healthy for you as an all green diet, or actually all green diets are proven to not be good for you. So who the fuck knows?
All of them?
Yeah, if you're not adding lentils and proteins and minerals in other forms, an all green diet is bad for you. An all meat diet, you can actually get all that stuff from, because the meat that you're consuming is consuming those things.
Right. So by
osmosis, they absorb it through their food and you absorb it through their flesh.
Right. So then your green chakra is the one on your stomach. Your red chakra is...
How do you know these things?
Oh, because spirituality.
I don't think the red chakra is heart. I think the red chakra is your
root.
the prostate.
Yeah.
I keep saying the prostate. It's the root chakra thing.
Yeah.
That's immediately where I think of. Like, oh, that one is right there. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels right that it's there. The little apple of my ass.
I think that would be peach. The peach that is your ass.
It's more like a turducken. There's an apple within the peach. A little strawberry, a little cherry, a cherry in the peach.
Yeah.
It's a cherry pitted peach. But what's pitting the cherry? I do not know. What are we talking about anyway? Where are we at?
We're at
Half an hour?
yeah, exactly half an hour. Yeah. But
That's not too bad.
yeah.
I tell you what, we could just throw on the Bobby episode, the bullshit episode I did with Bobby. We'll just mash them together. Nah, I'm just fun. You take way too long to think about things. Just go with your gut, man. You should trust your instincts more.
Oh.
Or maybe
Yeah,
not.
I keep hearing that.
Maybe not, because that's how you got arrested.
Yeah. By being impulsive. That's why I try not to be
Well, don't be impulsive. Just be less withheld.
Yeah, that's why I lean more towards logic than emotion. But
Well,
granted,
who was it? Teddy Roosevelt or Franklin?
that what?
Said rather stay silent and have people believe you to be stupid than open your mouth and remove all doubt.
I don't know. I thought that came from somebody else. So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was a Roosevelt. I just don't know who. Theodore or Franklin.
Well, they're both cousins.
Yeah, aren't all of our presidents?
Yeah, and then it turns out that they were all fucking related, but
So how'd you get to know about Chakras stuff? Did you just look this up recently?
no, because spirituality is kind of I don't want to say spirituality because that's like, well, they go hand in hand.
Self-awareness.
So, yeah, self-awareness.
I think we fall in the same category. I think that's, for instance, the reason why I floated into yoga so well and why it's really resonating with me on a very, very, very deep and personal level is because my whole life I've been a very self-reflective person trying to figure out, why do people treat me like this? Why do I treat me like this? Why am I me? Why am I my? It was always about me. Mm-hmm. So yoga is a very meditative, self-indulgent kind of fucking practice. So yeah, obviously we're the twinsies, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you've found that...
Well, I found quite a few things, really. I stumbled onto chakras, and I came about with crystals that the color of that there's crystals for each chakra, which is what I was going to bring up with our guest and the guest we were supposed to have before him,
Well, now, it's not that there's crystals for each chakra, is that each crystal affects the chakras differently.
Yeah.
So depending on what you need, like if you find that you're too passive aggressive and you want to be more confrontational, just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
That's kind of antithetical to the whole idea.
But it's an example.
But it's an example.
Yeah.
If you're looking for more strength in a way, then you're going to want to not calm your third eye. You're going to want to, fire it up. So you'd use a different stone than you would use for like clarity of mind. You'd use something to sully it up a little bit, get my mind a little dirty.
Yeah. So then the crystals are alive. They're always vibrating. And then I got myself lapis lazuli, not a blue pencil. It's a fucking...
You want lapis lazuli?
Azul, yeah.
Which directly translates to...
Blue pencil.
Okay. But it's not that.
It's a crystal.
Why is it is it a long and thin...
Well,
structure?
That's what I was getting at. You can get it as a fucking pearl, as a crystal ball. You can get it as a fucking long pointy thing.
Okay, so it's just like they come in
so it's
different shapes and sizes depending on the treatment, how expensive they are, blah blah blah.
So I was going through.
Why'd you get it? What'd you get it for? Where did you get it and why'd you get it?
Because I was going through writer's block, and I came to find out that
helps with creativity or something.
Yeah, the blue chakra is the one for your fucking throat, mouth, your vocals, right? And then the crystal corresponds to that is a lapis lazuli, and I got it at the gallery, and I got a pyramid shape.
Gallery is a store locally here. For those of you
it's a
that
wood shop.
half of our listeners aren't even from Texas, and you're still fucking referencing from the next town over. Help people out.
Yeah.
Just help people understand you.
I went to a witch shop, the spell shop, some people call them. But and I got
Put a spell on you.
I got a crystal chakra because it would resonate, fill my entire room with fucking the vibrations, and the top point is focused vibration. It's a focused energy. It fucking shoots up like
beam
the
it.
fucking CGI third act of fucking today's
Like a
fucking
laser.
blockbusters.
Okay. Where would you point
Yeah.
it at? Your penis?
No, I just put it. I thought put it in the middle of the room, right? But I'm like, no. For some reason, I was like, no.
Well, you just said it was
I'll put
focused, like a magic wand or something. You had to
Yeah.
point it at something. So what'd you point it at?
No, the top is pointy. Well, actually, it's got more than one. But the corners, they're focused energy, right? And so I thought, put it in the middle of the room. It'll fill up my whole room with the fucking vibes, so I will get the fucking, so I won't have the writer's block. And for some reason, I was like, I'll put this on top of my guitar. I'm like, that'll work for me.
And then
I guess because of my fucking state of mind or whatever, like that shit didn't work. And I was like, fuck.
I have questions.
Yeah.
Did you clean your crystal? Did you wash it in holy water or some shit?
No.
Or did you bury it
No.
facing east? Or wait, no. What's
Facing north?
facing west? Maybe.
West.
I don't remember. During a full moon.
During a full moon.
Yeah, this cleanses and recharges your crystal.
Well, I have a moonstone that I put out on full moon.
Right. Well, so, I mean, often they carry energy, supposedly. So you have to wash them. You purify them, basically. You can do this with sage. You put your crystal in a bowl.
Not with water, but it did with sage.
Sage, or you can do it with blessed water or some shit like that.
Right.
And then somehow you're supposed to charge them. And I think there's different methodologies for different crystals, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like, could you put one in fire and charge it with fire?
Probably not. I mean, wouldn't it burn the crystal? Crystals are alive. Remember
right,
this.
but what if it's
So
what if it's
you throw it in fire,
not
you're
magnesium.
hurting it.
What is like onyx? I would expect onyx to be charged with fire. Black.
Well, I don't know how to charge onyx.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like,
work with onyx.
that's gonna be our research.
Okay.
We gotta look
how to
into
charge onyx.
Yeah, and then we'll have that information backed up.
Oh, you know who can answer this question?
I don't give a shit because you won't get him on the podcast.
No,
We never
we're
get him
working
on the
on getting
podcast.
her on the podcast.
Which one?
Your fucking friend Roz Monster.
She knows about crystals?
She knows about crystals. Every full moon she posts, be sure to put your crystals out and recharge them.
Well, Roz Monster, we love you. We're big fans. You're one of the reasons we got our feet off the ground trying to fly this fucking thing a year ago, this podcast thing we do.
Yeah.
And I think she was a big part of our confidence building. So,
Yep.
I mean, she really deserves a huge shout out. I'd love to get her on in person and treat her right. Get her a nice fucking fruit platter and some flowers, and I don't fucking know.
I got her an edible arrangement for my birthday. Well, not for my
Only
birthday.
you would gift
because,
food as a...
But because, like, she had posted, oh, I've fucking always wanted one. No one's ever given me one. And I'm like, well, I'll give you one. Don't worry. And so I did. It was when she came down for Women of Ink for her, for Women of Ink that was on our birthday. But yeah, I gave her an edible arrangement, and she posted a story of it on her Instagram and tagged me on it, and for some reason it saved on my phone. Like, I have it on my phone still. I'm like, why the fuck did it save?
I don't know, Frank, because you're a fucking buffoon. All right. I'm sorry. My eyes glazed over with this one.
Fucking Kim on my phone. I'm like, why do I have this?
You have like some autosave function on your phone?
No, like I didn't physically put autosave,
Right,
but for some
but-
reason my phone saves a story here and there from Instagram.
Oh, from Instagram?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Can't
don't
help
know.
you.
I don't know
We'll
what
have
the
to
fuck that is,
go through
but-
that. But do you mind us not talking about technical difficulties on the podcast? This is like going nowhere for entertainment value. Like, dude, rabbit hole much. All right. Talking about Roz Monster, you're like, yeah, but my phone does this thing, and it does a clickety click clack, and I don't know how to clickety click clack back. How old are you again? It's
24.
showing. It's showing a little bit.
24.
Maybe you flip those numbers. It's a little more honest. Fuck, Frank. Anyway, well, this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. We haven't let anybody know that, but if you were listening, pretty sure you figured it out. Pretty fucking inappropriate most of the time.
Yeah.
But we love doing this for you guys. One more time, shout out to Roz Monster. Hope you can join us during the holidays here. If not, you'll just be added to the long list of guests that let us down. No, we got to get in communication with her, though, and see what we can get together. Any last words of advice? Anything you want to say?
Stay in school.
Stay in school. It's not really an option nowadays. Continue with your education is a more honest way to put it, I'd say. Well, this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Like I said, you can find us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com, at completelyinapp with 1P on Twitter, at CI Podcast on Instagram, and at BitChute YouTube, anywhere you find podcast. You want to share with your friends, but you only have iTunes? Tell them they can find us on Stitcher or Podbean, or what's the other one? There's
Google Play.
Google Play, I'm pretty sure we're on there. There's more, but those are really the only ones that anybody
Wherever
really
you
gives a fuck
listen to
about.
podcasts.
And remember, if you listen to us on an Android, on Spotify, or any of those other ones, you can tell your friends about us on their iPhones on iTunes. Just covering all our bases, because
And
apparently
you can leave us a 5-star review.
people need reminders.
Apparently.
But yeah, man, leave us a 5-star review, because other stars don't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done? Are we done?
I guess
All right,
we
Frank,
are.
what do we tell the people?
Be excellent to each other.
Find yo motherfucking happy. Try and be better today than you were.
Time ago.